30 million gold profit a day. That has to be a clickbait joke, right? Well, this is it. As you can see here on my TSM ledger graph, the dates up here show you between the 4th of July and the 8th of July 2021. So yes, that's 4 days. And you can see down here that we are at over 118 million gold profit for those 4 days. So yes, that is around 30 million gold profit a day per day for those 4 days. To understand how we can get you earning some crazy amounts of gold as well, I need to show you how I did it so you'll understand what you have to do to cash in as well. If you notice the dates, this was around 9.1 release. So let's just switch over to the graph that shows the whole month. Each of these lines is something different we are selling, and the higher the line, the more gold we have made in sales. You can see we have 3 lines here that started the day the patch was released. This was the new Baubleworm pets that I had pre-farmed for 9.1 release. If you are interested in those, I've done a video for the Ruby Baubleworm farm, which I think is the highest gold per hour pet farm in the game, and I will link that in the description below. What we are most interested in is all these lines that appear suddenly on Sunday the 4th of July, because that's when our 30 million gold a day profit started. You can see we have loads of them, and most of them are for millions and millions of gold each. Let's break it down. Let's have a quick look at my top 10 highest profitable items in those 4 days when I was earning 30 million gold profit a day. We have rings, we have necklaces, cloaks, we even have a leather helmet at the bottom. These are all variants of the crafted gear that was introduced in Shadowlands. If we looked at the top 40, we would see this pattern all the way down. All the cloth, all the plate, etc, etc. Just loads and loads of crafted gear. So what's going on? This is all crafted gear that has had its item level boosted by the crafter's mark at the chain aisle, which takes it to 230 item level, which is pretty high when 9.1 released. The crafter's mark needed tier 4 from the Artifice Codex reputation from Corphia to unlock, so basically it's a race. You only get this much gold this quickly one way. That is, you are selling gear improvements, which are the most sought after thing on the auction house, by being first to market and having no competition. It is like a perfect storm for gold making. I knew how vitally important it was to get this reputation first. For example, remember those random blue items you could get that you could open up portals to Shadow Realm that other people could use? Those were super rare on the first day of the patch, so getting into the Shadow Realm to get all those extra chests was very difficult. I paid someone 100,000 gold to drop his portal for me. This guy thought I was absolutely crazy, as you can imagine, but I hope by you seeing this from my perspective, you understand how I would happily paid 200 or 300k for him to drop that portal for me. So conclusion. Part 1, be first to market. Part 2 is to adapt. You are going to drop and retrain Shadowlands professions as many times as you need to. The reputation item you need to boost the item level on gear so that you can sell it works on all professions, and that is what is unlocked now. What this basically means is if you have no competition, like I didn't, when you unlock this, you are not only going to make gear from the professions you currently have, but you're going to cycle through tailoring, leatherworking, blacksmithing and jewel crafting, level it up and craft tons of gear from each one and throw it all up on the auction house. If somebody else has managed to level it up and you have competition on a server, for example, with like blacksmithing, then I would just skip that profession. Okay, so we understand how and why I did this in the past. So why is this important for how you make gold in the future? Well, we have 9.2 approaching, and we have exactly the same system that I took advantage of to get that 30 million gold profit a day in 9.1 coming back. Even past 9.2, similar systems are frequently put in the game, so this is always something you can look at every new patch and expansion. In Zereth Mortis, the new 9.2 zone, the new Reputation the Enlightened sells the new versions of the Crafter's Marks that we used to boost the item level on the gear in 9.1. At Honoured you can get these, and if you have no competition, go crazy mass crafting like I did. It may not even be as competitive as it was in 9.1, as Blizzard recently removed the unlocking of double legendaries from behind the Reputation, so a lot of people have a lot less reason to grind it out as fast. I do have a small disclaimer at the end here. In 9.1 I did the Reputation grind on multiple characters on a few servers. That means you probably won't be able to make 30 million gold a day if you are just doing this on your main, but one of my individual characters was making around 10 million gold a day on him alone, so that is definitely possible. So that is my plan for the start of 9.2. I'll be racing to get this Reputation as soon as possible, and I'll make a video checking in about a month or so after 9.2 released to see how it went. Now I've shared this, I hope some of you guys are able to do the same and make some crazy amounts of gold as well. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does help me grow the channel, which gives me encouragement to make even more videos. Good luck out there, and see you next time.